Part 3. How to create a form. Welcome at SignTech Paperless Solution tutorial video. In this video, we will show you how to create your form. Let's get started. Firstly, let's create a tab by clicking on Tabs. Tabs are used to group logical information together to make the form user-friendly, and they can be used as many times as required. You can also group fields into field sets within a tab. Separate field sets to keep similar type of data together. For example, one tab can contain the personal details information, the other tab can contain the bank account information, and so on. Always pay attention to add a title to the tab and name it appropriately so the title is informative. You can add a description and/or footer to the tabs, which will show up as extra information to guide the user when completing the form using the mobile apps. Now you can write the title of this first tab. Now we can start creating the fields. For the full name, we will choose the text field. You can use the single-line text fields for names and simple texts. You can add the length of the text by increasing the number of the characters. If you want a text field to be required, you can simply tick the box. Next, you can select the email field with data validation and the format, for example, john@signtechforms.com. And telephone number. We recommend you use the text field for telephone number because some people use symbols like plus, hyphen, or slash when writing their phone numbers. You can complete this first tab with the address. In this case, we will use text again because if you need to insert some numbers, example postcode, in the text field, they will be accepted. If you have a proper place for the address, like on the sample form, you can add a special box for the full address with multiple lines. Next, we can start to create the second tab for customer inquiry. For multiple choice fields, you should use the checkbox field type. Each line will be an option and the user can choose their preferred answers from the list provided. Please pay attention that you do not add empty rows because they will show up as an option for the user to select. In situations where you require a yes or no answer, the drop-down option can be used. Number field can be integer or float. You can use float when your value contains a decimal. Where you need a verified whole number, please note decimals are not allowed. You can use the number field. This feature is perfect for questions like, how many children do you have? When you have a field that requires long text to be entered, which includes more than one line, you need to use the paragraph field. Note that in the next step, you need to ensure the space is adequate for the maximum number of characters you want. Next, you can add the signature field, which allows your users to sign the form with a legally binding signature. Finally, you can also add the date field so the user can date the form accordingly. If your form contains terms and conditions, you can simply add by copying and pasting them onto the form by clicking Terms and Conditions tab, then Format as you want. When you finish the form structure creation, click on Save and then on Next. You have now finished creating your form structure. Thank you for watching this video. The next video show you how to finalize your form and make it available on the Signtech paperless mobile apps and website for completion.